So while we're on solid ground, I thought we'd have a look at this brake saga that we had in Austria, and I've looked at the two front discs and they seem to be okay, and I've given them a bit of a clean, the pads. However, I've looked at the drums at the back, and I think this is our culprit, that the piston in this drum was a little bit loose. So what I've done is I've adjusted it, I've tightened it up, and I've checked it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that we're not going to have brake troubles, but you never know, we'll see. So this is obviously one of the abandoned planes at the airbase.
Jesus.
Apparently there's a couple of steps missing out. Ugh. Party plane. Wow, look at that. First sticker. So I think we're just approaching the runways. There we go. And then here is the famous tunnel for where they used to keep the planes. It's creepy.
Did you want some towels?
Yeah. Really creepy. Very, very damp in here. Very damp. Can you stop here? We'll go and have a wander.
I'm not wondering.
So, we are walking in on foot. Well, I'm walking in on foot because Millie's too scared. It looks like there's some old burnt out cars in this creepy looking building. So this was put here, I believe, because of the Cold War. Either it was the Cold War or the Balkan War. I can't quite remember which one. But it was for aircraft that would scramble in case there was an emergency. It's creepy. God knows how far it is. Don't think I'm willing on going that far. Especially on my own. Hello? Echo! Wow, the reverb in this place is brilliant. Ha ha ha! So many little rooms that you can just go in. Like I said, this is only the entrance to it. Anyway. Ever so slightly creepy. And I think that is as far as I want to go. But it is pretty cool. Obviously people have been there because there's all sorts of spraying on the walls. Anyway, better head back before Millie gets too scared.
Nature really has overtaken these buildings.
Yeah, it reminds me of Pripyat when I went to Ukraine. Saw all the buildings over
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. So this must have been a facility to what's on its side? To facilitate the derelict warehouse, airbase. So, after going to the abandoned airfield, we're now going to try and make our way to a wild camping spot that has a walk to a waterfall. We tried to go to a waterfall earlier, but you had to pay to get into the national park, and we don't want to do that. So, yeah. Anyway, look at this amazing view that we've just stopped at. Millie in there reading her book. She's done it again. I found another incredible camping spot. About 10 minutes off the beaten track. And then just down there is a gorge with a waterfall that hopefully we're going to go and explore. Look at this, absolutely stunning. Oh wow, look at that. Amazing. We are currently in a big thunderstorm, and luckily we can actually set the bed up so we can sleep downstairs as it would.
Stan's scared to get electrocuted.
So the roof is down, this is the bottom of our bed, we're downstairs, and then as you can see it's not so bad at the minute, but it's getting there slowly. The problem is we're in the top of a valley, so I don't really want to be the tallest thing in the valley. Probably hear the thunder. Anyway, pretty cool. So just down from our camping spot, we have found this amazing gorge. Now we're just trying to find a path to get down. I believe this is the path just here. Looks like a path to me. Look, big spider. So I can zoom in.